It's going well. It's going really well. Just obviously spring, just a lot of learning, a lot of growing, and a lot of improving. So a lot of positives.
What have you seen from Jackson so far through a couple practices through spring?
Shoot, he's just competing. He's doing his thing and just playing his butt off and just improving every day. Like I said, for everyone, I think everyone's kind of just, at least for the newer guys, finding their way. But also, as we get towards the halfway point, kind of figuring things out. So
how's it going for you? How do you feel like you, or what are you working on most through this spring, or what are you trying to work on most?
just, I think the biggest emphasis for me was situational football. I think we did a lot of good things on offense, but just those critical situations, just having a big emphasis on that, and that's been my main focus, finding ways to convert, find completions, even though it's, third and long, give us a chance on either fourth and short or something like that, and then likewise taking that and converting there. So that's been my focus for sure.
What's the biggest thing for just working with this wide receiver group? That there's so many new guys, not new guys, but just guys that haven't played a whole lot.
Something I'm kind of familiar with, to be quite honest. So, luckily I have that experience. But I think what's really important with inexperienced receiver groups, or I just say honestly, I wouldn't even say that. I would just say guys who haven't played much.
Yeah.
It's just getting those scrimmage reps and creating confidence for the coaches. And likewise, it becomes super clear for the players. The connections and that kind of thing. So it's just. Really, for receivers, it's fun because it's about making plays, and when they do so, it paints a real clear picture for everyone.
How much of this is just a foundation for what you guys will do during the summer and things like that, just growing off of what this experience is like with these 15, 14 practices?
I think it's big on the growing side, but also I think year two, a lot of people know, what we do. Of course, the new guys coming in, they got a little learning curve, but year two for most of the guys, it helps everyone, communicate. And then likewise, now we can focus on the details and get better at that. So it just helps that we know a lot, everything basically in the offense. So
how's that chemistry building with Staub these last few weeks?
Building really good. That's obviously something we've been working on, and him being new. But for the most part, I think he's been really good with the details and focusing on, the route details and things we do. So with that, it helps me a lot, just putting the ball on him and getting that timing down, because he's a big dude. He makes a lot of plays. So
Hard not to be impressed with the running back room out here. What's your sense of kind of the depth there with how many guys you feel like can contribute?
It's kind of unreal, honestly. I haven't been around a running back crew like that, just how deep it is and the different skill sets each one of them have. I think it's a big positive for us, just knowing that we got, a plethora of running backs that can do what they do.
Dillon, speaking of depth, what have you thought of the receivers, the love tweaks in spring?
I like it. I think they've competed well, and it's a healthy room, which is really good because you need that. Just because receiver room is, a committee, and I think just the way they've been able to compete with one another and not, let things get to them. I think it's been really helpful for everyone, and then likewise, just their attitude every day. Shoot, you can't fault any of that, so it's super positive.
How has Jaleel kind of embraced the role of being number one, and how's your chemistry building with him?
Jaleel's a good friend of mine, so it's super easy. We're hard on one another, which is just friend stuff, and we push each other. And I think when we have that relationship, it helps a lot. So, he's obviously turned it up a notch, and we need that from him, and he knows that.
One more for Dillon. How have you seen the defense kind of evolve or have more energy this spring? Like, what have you seen from them in live action?
I think for the offense and the defense, just year two, we I think on both sides of the ball, we do a lot, and it's part of the reason Coach BV and Coach Lev are so good. So I think just being year two in it, we know about it, and we've obviously played in it for 1 year. So just like I said, learn the details for both sides of the ball, and then likewise defense shoot. It helps for everyone. So.